Everyone knows that making movies is hard, but making movies in the 70s was even harder, probably. That's why it's so impressive that Star Wars effects look so good. Most of the effects they did still hold up today, and by most, I mean all of them. So obviously, I'm going to remake them in my bedroom. Movie magic, baby! That's me, a 20-year-old aspiring creator who thinks he can rival a billion-dollar company. But they weren't always a billion-dollar company.
In 1975, aspiring filmmaker George Lucas is given the small budget to hire a bunch of college graduates and dropouts he knows to build spaceships for his experimental space movie, Star Wars. Essentially, you've got a bunch of guys in a warehouse that are just coming up with movie effects that we're still using today. In the 70s, if you wanted to make a huge action scene, it was probably going to be stop motion. And that's great if you're bored and lame. But there's one problem with stop motion. There's no motion blur. If you're going to have a bunch of spaceships flying around, you want that realistic movement. So the guys at ILM had the genius idea to keep the spaceship still in front of a blue screen and move the cameras to capture realistic movement. Genius. This is just one of the many examples of the groundbreaking VFX that was created on the set of the first Star Wars. They had blue screens, computer-controlled camera rigs, stable ships. But you didn't come here for a history lesson. You came to see me attempt to poorly recreate these effects in my bedroom 50 years later. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Does your back ache? Is your tongue too dry? Ha! Now you're conscious of your tongue and how dry it is. Are you lonely? I know you are. Boy, do I have the solution for you. Subscribing to Josiah Engel on YouTube. It'll change your life, and here's why. But don't just listen to me. Listen to these happy customers. Ever since I subscribed to Josiah Engel, I'm able to empathize with people a little bit better. And my wife and kids talk to me again. So, thank you, Josiah Engel. Subscribe.
He's chill.
Enough of that. If that didn't convince you, would $1 million? Me too. I would do literally anything for $1 million. To 100% absolutely improve the quality of your life subjectively, subscribe to Josiah Engel on YouTube or call this number to talk to a Josiah Engel subscriber specialist.
Before I jump into this, I just want to lay out some ground rules. I can't go out and buy anything that I don't already own. So I can't buy any new paint. I can't buy a Millennium Falcon. And I can't buy any fancy stuff. No airbrush. No fancy green screen. Okay? None of that. No. Okay? I'm stuck with what I got. Which means that I gotta get kind of crafty. But good thing I own a 3D printer.
The 3D printed Millennium Falcon, and I just drilled some holes in there so I'm able to move it around. And I made this sort of rough rig that'll sit on my tripod. I'll just be able to move in towards this, because I mean, once this is sitting still, it's not bouncing. I am pretty happy with this. It's the Millennium Falcon. It's better than what I had before. So the satellite broke off, so I'm gonna have to put that back on. But I need to paint it and prime.
Our own. I say, we cue a primer montage. So, yeah, hold on. Is it rolling?
Yeah.
Yay primary. I should probably prime a few more times.
It's a lot of times.
Well, I at least have to do that. I at least have to do the bottom side of all of this.
Looks good on camera.
I wonder if that's what color it was. Like, I wonder if they built the original one and then they just primed it, and it is just that color for that reason.
I mean, that's the Millennium Falcon. landed on some kind of like moon surface, you know?
I would like to unveil to you my incredible 3D printed, handmade Millennium Falcon. Here's the original one. And then here's mine. It's really yellow, but the bottom's nice and white. I don't know, maybe it's kind of cool. Maybe it's kind of yellow. Maybe it's just yellow. I think that's the lesson of this video, is that maybe I don't care. Maybe I care less than they did in the 70s. Maybe I care less about my YouTube video than I do about my movie. You know? Anyway, let's get some ships rigged. They had blue screens. Computer-controlled camera rigs. Stable ships.
So, all of the footage is rough. Welcome to the low point of the video. Okay. So much of me talking. We're gonna try to save it. All of the footage is blurry, shaky, out of focus, too small, too big, no movement, no like in Star Wars, the Millennium Falcon moves like very clearly. Like it's in all the shots, you can see it really well. Mine doesn't do that. Mine looks pretty rough. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do. Okay, I don't know how to fix this. But that doesn't mean that I'm not still gonna try. I will keep you guys updated. You guys are gonna hear from me again. So, it's cool. Stay tuned for that.
Hi, I'm Josiah Engel, CEO and sole employee of Josiah Studios. We at Josiah Studios are dedicated to bringing you top-of-the-line, engaging content. The video you're watching today has a low ending. It is an anticlimactic, sad failure. We at Josiah Studios understand that failure can be hard. Failure can be triggering for some viewers, which is why we at Josiah Studios would like to be the first to offer you the chance to not have to watch failure. In this video, Josiah tries to attempt to create effects done by many highly skilled engineers over the course of many months with a large budget. To our shock, Josiah is not able to compete with this company in 3 days with a 3D printer. Which is why, at the end of the video that you're about to see, Josiah presents a horrible product. We at Josiah Studios would like to give you the option. You can continue watching this sad, pitiful little boy cry on his floor and fail at doing a thing that he set out to do, or you can click this video right here and watch a made-up pretend ending to the video you're watching where Josiah is successful. We at Josiah Studios invite you to take control of the content you're watching. So make sure to like and subscribe for more content, and we'll see you next time.
Let's end this once and for all. I have been working on this video for probably 2 weeks, and I want to be done with it, okay? You chose the bad ending. Okay, you chose the bad ending where the Millennium Falcon is still very yellow, and I broke the TIE Fighter into 3 different pieces. As you heard, all the footage is bad. It's all shaky. It's all blurry. Yeah, it turns out I'm not better than Lucasfilm in the 70s. Turns out I'm not better than ILM. This is actually funny because I kind of tried to get an internship with ILM over the summer last year, and they rejected me. So I don't think this makes me look any better for that. Yeah, I don't know. This is it. Yeah, this is it. Sorry. That's the video. That's the video. I don't know, like and subscribe. Stay safe.